Ah. Let me just tell you something. I don't got a lot of respect for you. I know what you do. I know what's in your mind. Do you want to know why Hollywood got rid of me? Because I got contempt for everybody. Everybody. Including you. It's very hard to employ an action star who's got contempt for everybody. Who will not be told what to do. There are people who said that I reminded them of Marlon Brando, who would not memorize his lines. I feel that's right. But I didn't memorize my lines for a very important reason. It's because the kind of action that I brought to the screen is an action that is not discernible through physicality. Right now, I am conducting action upon you. Did you just see what happened? Of course it did. I suggested that they come up with a new action thriller genre. Do you know how Matt Damon and Tom Cruise and Harrison Ford and all these people, they've got action franchises for them. And then they weaponized the whole thing and came up with the Avengers. So every character has got an action franchise. So I said to the bigwigs, the Hollywood producers, I said to them, I need a new action franchise. Now this is after I had already done about 20 action movies in Hollywood. This is after I had been esteemed as the preeminent action star of my generation. And I said to them, it needs to be more subtle. You need to be able to slay somebody with your eyes, with the conviction inside your eyes. Just the way you look at somebody, you ought to be able to slay them. Because you have a dragon in your heart that comes out. But these Hollywood producers, they said that my time was up, that my star had risen. I said, that's not how it's gonna go. That's not how is gonna be. And so I walked out of the office of every one of the Hollywood producers. And I walked really, really slow. And I walked through the full extent of Los Angeles. And I walked up to a person on the street corner, and I looked into his eyes and slayed him. And as he was dying there before me, his entire energy evaporated and left no trace on the street corner, and I kept on doing that. And I figured, I will not go back to my room and sulk. I will not go back to my room and concoct all sorts of vengeful fantasies to wreak upon the studio heads of Los Angeles. But instead, I will make good on my potential, and I will walk. And I will walk. I will walk around the city, and I will evaporate people with my eyes. It's a new kind of action thriller. There's no camera. Of course, we know that every phone is surveillance, and there's drones in the sky, and on every street corner with every stop light, there is a camera somewhere out of sight. Do you know what it's like to surpass Tom Cruise, to surpass Matt Damon, to surpass Harrison Ford, to surpass Denzel Washington? Do you know what that is like? Do you know the responsibility when you esteem yourself as superior to the top-notch, A-level action heroes of the day? What's next? What can you possibly do but kill somebody with your mind? I will not sulk in my room. The mind is the future. Don't doubt the mind. The mind is the future. I called them all together one day. Oh, I did. All 12 of the most important Hollywood moguls, and I sat them down in a chair, all 12 of them. And I went up to them and I said, do you know what the future of the action movie is? The thriller of tomorrow. Do you know? Each one of them, 12 angry men. They all shook their head. No, we don't know. We don't care. Let us out of here. Said you're going nowhere, and you know you're going nowhere because I've got you here with my soul riveted to your chair. You're going nowhere. Nowhere! Sit there and listen to me. I will not go sulking in my room. I will get out of bed in the morning. I will force myself to drink my coffee and eat my steak and bean burritos that I bought for 50 cents. I always have to be mindful not to have a stroke. I will not sulk in my bedroom. Repeat after me, all of you 12 Hollywood moguls. Studio execs, each and every last one of you. The action thriller of tomorrow is right here. Did you just not see the entire movie? Did you not just see the entire movie? It's all based in subtlety, the gossamer nuances. I am the action hero of tomorrow. I do nothing. I memorize no lines. There are no lines. There are no lines! How dare you! That was the last time I talked to these so-called potentates, dignitaries. Henceforth, I was deemed unemployable. I don't care. I know the future. I have a crystal ball right here. The action thrillers of tomorrow. The franchises of the future happen in our eyes. You will literally stare at a screen 10 years from now. 10 years from now, you will stare at a screen. Nothing will be happening in any obvious sense of the word. You will be engrossed, enthralled, riveted, captivated, immersed in the eyes of the action hero. A good hour and a half, nothing will transpire. Not in the gross physical realm that we're all familiar with from elementary school onwards, no. There's nothing there for anyone anymore. In 10, 15 years, it's all gone. The money will be made in how subtle you can transport people. Like that. That's the action. I blink, and that's the climax of the movie. Anything more than that in the hour and a half is deemed too gross, too proletariat, too pedestrian. It's Neanderthal. Now, you can understand that these 12 studio execs, they want nothing to do with me anymore. I told them, I said, listen, each and every one of you shut the fuck up and listen. I've got a crystal ball right here. I'm clairvoyant. Not to mention telepathic. I can communicate an entire movie with my mind. You don't need these big studios. You don't need all this CGI and these special effects and the stunts and the crashes and explosions. You don't need that anymore. You just need me, because I will communicate a whole movie through my mind. My eyes, into their mind. You just have to pay me $1 million. And you'll make 100, 200, 300 millions. I only need $1 million to create an entire movie in my mind. And of course I'll do it without a director, without a screenwriter. And there will never be a bad review, and do you know why? Oh, I've got that figured out as well. Do you know why? Do you know why there will never be a bad review of the movies that I make in the moment and telecast into the mind of the viewer? Do you know? Because at the end, when the credits are rolling, there will only be my name, and when my name shines upon their retina, it will blaze through into their brain and will evaporate them. And so you see, the end game for all viewers in the world is evaporation. Of course, none of the moguls appreciated my idea. The first thought was, well, that's built-in obsolescence. You're going to rid the world of moviegoers because they're just simply going to evaporate when they watch your movies. And I said, that is correct. How will we get our money if everyone evaporates when we watch your movies? I said to them, right now, I'm sulking in my bedroom. Nobody loves me. I've tried. Nobody. Nobody pays attention. I get no kindness. I brought you here before me just to listen. You're not. You don't care about me. I just came up with the most brilliant idea. You don't have any time to listen. You think I'm a fool? Is that what you think? You think you know better than me? I want to evaporate you. You don't know shit. You know, I'm alone in my room. I'm an unemployable action star. Nobody wants to work with me anymore. I'm too subtle. I can do a whole movie raising my eyebrow. You don't have the precognition to see how enjoyable and immense and extraordinary and ingenious that is. You don't love yourselves. You want to keep toiling away and be miserable. But I'm just telling you,